Today I'm going to be reviewing the Batman vs. Joker Diorama Prime 1 Studio. Let's get to it. Good day, my friends, and welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. My name's Chris and I'm the Batman statue collector, and it doesn't get any more Batman statue collector than this. This is the Batman vs. Joker Diorama Prime 1 Studio. This is one of the most insanely incredible statues that I have ever seen in person. Look at this thing. It is incredible, right? It is absolutely incredible. It is massive, but it is worth every inch of space. It is worth every dollar that I paid for this, because look at this. I mean, just look at this. Look at the storytelling. Look how incredible this is. Prime 1 nailed this one. And so today I'm going to be reviewing it for you guys. So without further ado, let's just get right to it. All right, guys, so clearly I've got to go to a wide lens. So there could be a little bit of distortion with this thing, but as you can see, my hand right here, it is just insanely massive. I'm going to turn this thing around real slowly, just to give you guys kind of an idea of the size, the depth. I don't know where to spin this, but this is one thing that I really was surprised by, was this. The amount of space in the actual cape. But again, I'm going to spin it real carefully here. Again, this is wide lens. This is my hand on this cape. But let's look at the cape. Look at the detail. Has kind of a cross-hatching effect, kind of. Some of that pleating, like where it'd be kind of like a leather material pleating, pulling apart. This is PVC, which is great. It even has some weathering there. On the edges, kind of give it a tattered look. All right, I'm gonna sit down here because again, I'm nervous to spin this because this is massively heavy. But let's just go ahead. I'm gonna roll my chair here and we'll get started with some of these things on the base. So obviously you have some really great detail with the dynamite. There's dynamite sticks all around. There's this piping, all of this keyed in, and it does have like the little gas meters, which is great. This right here is extremely heavy. This is actually what holds Batman on. So this is keyed in really nice. So you could see an incredible amount of patina, weathering, kind of has a rust look to it. Oh, this is all. I also wanted to show this. See this? Isn't this awesome? This flooring. I think that is really done. I don't know if I've ever seen that particular kind of flooring done on a Prime 1 piece, but it looks great to me. Again, all of this great detail here. Again, it just looks old and rusty. This is like a 360 type piece. Like I could see this piece being in the middle of a collection. So I think having some good detail on the back is nice. I think there's a lot of times where it just isn't necessary. Get a little foam there. But again, just so much great detail. It does have that large black base, which some people do not like on Prime 1 pieces, but I'm okay with it. You can see the billowing smoke effect. It is kind of a translucent looking material, and then it goes up into kind of a real subtle kind of an emerald color, which is nice. It's that steam coming up out of it. Smoke or steam, whatever you want to call it. Look at this. Look at that detail there. Isn't that insane? It's just insanely good. I absolutely love it. And of course you have all the green goo coming over the sides. So again, as we continue to spin, again, you're going to see the smoke, you're going to see the dynamite, all of that good stuff. And then of course the detail here on the front, where this is actually where Joker's got the detonator, all the bombs. So that's what Batman is trying to stop him doing. Oh my gosh, okay, there's so much here. Look at the bubbles. I love the way the bubbles are coming up out of the acid. I just think that looks so good. It really adds a lot to it. Again, as I spin it around, you'll see the bubbles all the way around. It's just awesome. Then, of course, you have the splash. The splash is really neat. This is resin. This is heavy as well. It keys in to the middle and adds a really nice dynamic effect of this splashing up out. Again, there's so much great storytelling going on here. Absolutely love it. It just looks so good. The green is a perfect color. You can see say cheese back there, how much more green it is. I like that this one's a little bit more muted. I think that's just perfect for this piece. I don't think it needs anything more. Joker. So Joker is basically a torso with legs. You key in both arms. Now I unfortunately, on mine, I'll show you, I have a break right there, chip. It was not in the box, so I have contacted Prime 1, but that's the only issue with this piece is just that chip right there. As you can see, he is holding the detonator. I am hoping to meet Jason Fabok this year. I'll probably have the front of the detonator signed, or maybe the back of it. I'm not sure exactly what I'll have done yet. But I definitely want him to sign this piece. Because this piece ain't leaving. This piece is probably a forever piece for me. Again, the detail on Joker. You can see some of the texture on his pants. Again, it's subtle. There is some cross hatching, so I know not everybody likes that. Sorry again about the shadows, guys. Can you guys see the cross hatching there on the jacket? He's got the bow tie flying through the air, and again, you have the incredible Jason Fabok portrait here. I'm going to take it off real carefully, just to be able to show you guys some of the detail on him, which is great. All right, guys, for these close-ups, I've switched to a regular lens so it doesn't distort it at all. Look at the detail on the eyes, the shine, the teeth. You can see it is kind of a grayish white on the statue. It looks great. Again, the hair, the jawline, it's just really well done. So you do have this. This is the regular here, and then I'm also going to show you. This is the exclusive. So it's still him grinning, but it's not as maniacal. I'm surprised they didn't do this one as the regular, but maybe they just thought they would sell more the other way. But love the eyes. They're so creepy. And then, of course, we have, this is the bonus, the store bonus. This is the Jim Lee portrait, which is also really great. I love that. So I'm going to put this in here just so you guys can see what that looks like with that portrait. Again, it looks really great. Getting him kicking his feet out. Batman is touching Joker, so it's like he is literally hitting him in the stomach as he's drop kicking him. But again, that is one portrait there. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like with the just the kind of grinning one. I think that looks good too. Right there. Can just give you kind of an idea of what that looks like. But I think I like the more maniacal one, just because, yeah, it just looks so cool. So yeah, again, that's what that looks like. I just think that one's cooler. I'm going to stand back up here, and so you guys can kind of see different angles, what it kind of looks like. Again, you have the cross-hatching effect going up, and he is holding the bang flag. Now, the gun and bang flag can separate, so if you don't want the bang, you don't have to have it, but it looks good either way. And now let's get into Batman a little bit. So obviously you can see it's got some matte areas. I love the shine on the boot, which looks great. Going up into the detail. Again, a Fabok design here. You can see the cross hatching again. It's very subtle, but I love it. I think it looks great. Have a nice golden belt with a very yellow emblem. There is no swap out for the emblem. I'm actually kind of surprised they didn't do that. But this is a, Jason Fabok specific piece. So that's really cool. And then of course you have the portrait. This right here is the regular portrait, which I think is the better of the two. Got the angry face going. Looks really good. And then of course, as we come down here, I don't think I showed it to you yet, but this is the regular portrait. So again, you know, if you want to have him determined, but I think I kind of like the rage face better. Just think that looks cool. Then of course you have the cape. The cape is just insanely good. It has some highlights inside. Can you guys see kind of like a bluish, kind of whitish bluish color on the inside? It's very subtle. Again, it's very just lightly sprayed. And it's got him holding on to it. Keys in really nice and easy. Really nice magnets. But again, as I kind of come back, let me kind of pull back a little bit here. It's just insane. Like the whole piece here is just crazy. So I'm going to pull back out here one more time because you'll have to do a wide angle. You can't get it all in the same shot. This thing, I can't even begin to tell you how insane this is, like how massive it is. It is way bigger than Bane versus Batman. It is by far the biggest piece in my collection. It's going to take up room, and I will give you those stats here in just a second. But it is just absolutely mind-blowing how big it is and how amazing it is. Again, other than my chip right there, again, hopefully Prime 1 will replace it. I have contacted them. But, I mean, what else is there to say? It's just a masterpiece in construction, in concept. I want to thank Johnny M at Prime 1 for having the guts to do something like this. I'm just, again, in awe. I'm blown away. I mean, what's not to like? You have Batman versus Joker in one of the most dynamic looking statues I've ever seen. The cape is, I think, 4 feet wide. So, I mean, again, you guys do the math. It is just mind-blowing. I'm really happy that Sideshow is doing something similar to this to offer some value, some variety to you guys, because again, this is something, there's 250 of these. This is number 100, by the way. You know, this is not doable for a lot of people. And I'm not just talking about financially, I'm talking about space. It is expensive. It is an expensive piece. It did cost me over $800 to get this shipped. Very expensive, but I can see why. This thing is unbelievably heavy. Batman's heavy. The pipe is heavy. It's a heavy piece. So you're going to need more than an IKEA piece of furniture to display this. I'm going to try to move it over there. That's going to be the spot I'm thinking. If not, I'm going to have to build something in the middle. If I build something in the middle, it will block the view. So I'm going to try it. I'm going to be doing a room tour for you guys. But it's just absolutely insane how great this piece is. I am curious as to what you guys think about it, so let me know for sure in the comments. But let me give you guys some quick measurements real quick. Guys, I'm going to do some sort of measurement here. Again, it's very wonky the way it is designed. I'm just going to try my best to give you an idea on depth. Again, this is all very approximate. I'm going to say it is close to 40 inches deep. Close to 40 inches deep. Width, again, just the base. Let's just do the base. You're looking at about 31 inches wide. Let me measure the back cape from tip to tip. You're looking at 43 inches. Let me go diagonal here. Yeah, about 43 inches, give or take. Height-wise, geez, how do you even get to this thing? Let's see, height-wise, you're looking at almost 34 inches tall. Again, just an insane amount of everything going on here. I'm just gonna kind of I just want to measure the roundness of this. It's about 20 inches just for the tank. So again, I don't know if that gives you any help at all, because again, it's so awkward the way it is laid out, because it's just crazy deep. I mean, like depth-wise this way, again, this is all very approximate. Like 30, you're probably gonna need 38 inches, 37 inches at a diagonal. It's just crazy. So there you guys have it. There it is. It is one of the most impressive pieces I've ever seen. I absolutely love this thing. I am just absolutely in awe of it. Just the storytelling elements alone, Batman versus Joker, I love everything about it. It's just absolutely incredible. Love it. I will cherish this one forever, I think. I just can't imagine me ever selling this one. It's Detective Comics. It is everything. Everything Batman, Jason Fabok. I love it. I love all the different portraits. Again, the Jim Lee portrait's awesome. Just everything about it I love. I don't see anything wrong with it other than it is a space hog. It is a space hog, but it was worth every inch of space for me. Every inch of space. I love it. Thank you, Prime One, for creating it. I can't wait to see what else you do in the future. I don't know if they're going to do something like this anytime soon. They've definitely slowed down doing third scales, and so I am so glad I have this. This definitely might end up being a grail for me. Is it better than Tech 1000? I don't know yet. I don't know if that's a fair comparison because it's the diorama. But I'm still really glad that I've got Say Cheese over there and Tech 1000, because I absolutely love them. Anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think. Please leave your comments below. Again, I just love it. I love it. I don't know what else there is to say. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't done so. And consider hitting the join button for early access to the videos and other things that we do here on the channel. Can't thank you guys enough for your continued support. Love you guys. And I'll see you right here in the Batcave. Bye, everybody. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these two awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.